Hi, welcome to Illinois Groundwork. This is an online resource of research and tools to optimize the planning of green stormwater infrastructure in cities and communities. And we are really happy to have Christine Ryan. She's the South Carolina State Soil Scientist with USDA NRCS, the Natural Resources Conservation Service. She was previously with the same office here in the state of Illinois. And Christine's going to talk about the Web Soil Survey. In a previous video, she talked about how to use the Web Soil Survey to locate different soil types in your area of interest that you are doing some preliminary planning of green stormwater infrastructure. And here in this video, she's going to talk more specifically about how to generate your own soil report. It's kind of a self-customized report having to do with the soil types that are in your planning area. And you can download and include in that report all of the kinds of descriptions of those soils and their properties. Here's Christine.
Once you've explored all the soil properties that you think you need to consider for the preliminary assessment for your green infrastructure project, you can create your own customized soil survey report. And in order to do that, you will take the soil properties that you've deemed to be part of your project, and you can add that to your shopping cart. And you can create your own title. So let's call this green infrastructure. And hit OK. You can also go to these soil reports and you can add a few other items. Usually people will add a map unit description part just so that they know that they can go back to it and have a section in there that refers to the soils that are in your AOI. Once again, you can view the description of what this will include. You can view the soil report just to ensure that it has what you need, and you can look down. These could be important because it has setting descriptions and a typical profile. Let's add that to our shopping cart as well. So once you think you're done, you can go to your shopping cart. Again, you can make your custom subtitle. We can call it Green Infrastructure Assessment. And as you can see, it's all customized soil reports are going to include a cover, a preface, and a contents. And anything that's not grayed out, you can pick and choose what you want to include. So you can include, I've included a soil map of the area, a legend, the description, and we're going to include a saturated hydraulic conductivity soil property. But let's also add a glossary. Sometimes those can prove helpful. And then now we can check out. And there's different methods of getting it. You can get it now, or if you choose to download later, once your report is done, you will receive a message at the email address you enter here saying it's ready, and you click on the link and you can download it comes as a PDF. But let's choose Get Now. Hit OK, and it's going to generate a soil report. This could take a few moments depending on how big your report is. It's generally recommended to have it emailed to you because it doesn't take as long. So as you can see, it comes with your own personalized report. It shows the county you're in, the title that you gave it, your area of interest. And if you scroll through, you will see everything that you wanted to include is included. Here's a soil map. It includes a legend. Once you scroll further into your customized soil report, and if this is too big, you can always play with it and cut out some sections. As I showed before, it's all completely optional. But as you can see, it comes down to the one soil property that you really wanted to look at. And it shows a thematic map. And obviously the red areas give you an indication that, hey, maybe the KSAT's a little high. And if you keep scrolling, it also gives a legend and these different colors correspond to a range in KSAT. And so the lower the number, the orange or more red it's going to be. And the bluer numbers means it's a pretty high KSAT. And depending on what you want to do with it, could be a good site for you. But just as important as it is to get a preliminary assessment, always do an on-site investigation for a project that's on a smaller tract of land. Because while soil surveys are helpful and web soil survey is incredibly helpful, it's simply a broad land use planning tool. So if you have any questions on how to use web soil survey or how to create a soil survey report, or even what soil properties maybe you should be looking at, you can contact Ron Coleman, the Illinois State Soil Scientist, and he'd be happy to answer any questions you have.